Today I'm going to give you a quick tutorial about how to do a hypothesis test for comparing two population means using Excel. In this Excel document, we have resting heart rates for males and females from 38 participants. And we want to test the null hypothesis that males and females have the same resting heart rate against the alternate hypothesis that females have a higher resting heart rate. In order to do this hypothesis test, we need to sort our data so that the female resting heart rates are together and the male resting heart rates are together. To do that, we highlight our data, both the column that contains whether the participant is female or male, and the column that contains the resting heart rates, and click the sort button. We then sort by column A, which contains whether or not the participant is male or female, and we then have our data sorted as we need it to do this hypothesis test. To do the hypothesis test, we click the data analysis button right here. If you don't see that button, check a previous video to get that button to appear. And we're going to do a t-test for two samples, male and female, assuming unequal variances, because we don't know what the variances are. For our variable 1 range, let's highlight the female resting heart rates. And for our variable 2 range, let's highlight the male resting heart rates. We hypothesize that the mean difference is 0 because we don't know one way or the other yet. And for our output range, just click a square that's empty and run our hypothesis test. We see here that this hypothesis test led to a p-value of 8%. So if our level of significance were 10%, we would reject the null and conclude that females have a higher resting heart rate. If you had previously chosen a significance level of 5%, you would not reject the null hypothesis, and you would stick with the conclusion that males and females have the same resting heart rate.